All right, let's talk about music. So you guys see me come on here multiple times a week talking about writing and novels and book publishing and screenwriting and all kinds of tips and maybe some stories. But one aspect of my life that I have not really shared too much about is my absolute love of music, especially live music. Concerts are one of my ultimate favorite things to do. Now, having been a child of like the late 70s, coming up in the 80s and 90s, I feel very privileged and lucky because that was a golden age of music. I mean, it didn't matter what genre you liked, there was a lot happening in music for you. I mean, you had hair bands, hair metal bands, you had hip hop and rap were on the rise, you had country music, you had pop, rock, whatever it is you were into, you had a lot to choose from. For me, it was all about the sort of new wave music coming in from Europe and parts of America, plus the punk rock left over from the 70s and getting into the 80s. I also liked my fair share of goth and, of course, industrial rock. At the moment I first heard industrial rock, probably late 80s, early 90s maybe, I was hooked. I was just completely hooked. And I've seen many shows of those genres of music, and I would say I love it so much. So what I'd like to do is start off by talking about some of my favorite acts, and I would love to hear from you in the comments what your favorite bands are or genre of music, what you like to listen to, and even some great concert experiences, stories from the concerts. I love that shit. So for me, since 1989, my ultimate favorite band has been Nine Inch Nails. If you know, you know. But rounding out that list would have to also be bands like Depeche Mode, Siouxsie The Banshees, Gorillaz, KMFDM, the godfathers of industrial rock, and of course, My Life with the Thrill Kill Kult. Just a great band. I've seen that band more times than any band ever. And if you have seen the movie The Crow, you have seen Thrill Kill Kult. Anyway, moving on. Tell me about what your favorite music is. Tell me about the concerts you go to, what you like to listen to when you're writing or doing your creative thing. Let's get into it. Thanks.